everyone. Sorry, I'll try to. Good evening and welcome to the 2025 Clackamas Web Academy graduation ceremony. It's going to be a fun evening. Thank you all for coming. Before we begin, I just want to remind everybody to silence your cell phones and please refrain from using any noise devices that might disrupt the ceremony. There's also no eating or drinking in this ballroom. And we really thank you for your cooperation. It's a beautiful venue and we enjoy using it, so thank you for that. As we welcome you all, family, friends, special guests, all of you guys have made a special trip into town for this evening. I'd like you to rise and welcome our Clackamas Web Academy faculty and staff as they enter the ballroom. Thank you. This commencement ceremony allows our students, staff, family members, guests, a rare opportunity to reflect on the successes and challenges of the high school academic journey. Tonight we're honoring these graduates who have completed their high school requirements set forth by the state of Oregon. We also celebrate their amazing accomplishments, which you will hear more about from our chosen speakers that are going to share with us this evening. The group is eager to pursue a life of higher education, military, volunteerism, and set out on a path to achieve their life and career goals. It is my pleasure to welcome the class of 2025. Class of 2025, you may be seated.
Good evening, students, families, faculty, friends, and honored guests. We'd like to start tonight's festivities by honoring a dear friend and colleague. Nadia Frank, can you please join us at the podium? Nadia Frank joined our CWA family in 2008, stepping into the dual roles of school counselor and English language development specialist. From the very beginning, Nadia has been more than a staff member. She's been an advocate, a guide, a steady presence, and above all, a champion for students and families who needed someone to believe in them. 17 years later, and her legacy is woven into the fabric of this school. It lives in every student who is told, "You can do this." It lives with every parent who felt heard and respected, often in their home language of Ukrainian or Russian. It lives in the collaborative teams she helped build and the trust she helped nurture across our community. But as much as Nadia has given to CWA, we all know that her heart has always belonged first and foremost with her family. Her husband Elmer, her children and grandchildren. And now, as Nadia and Elmer prepare to move east to be closer to them, we know that the next chapter will be filled with that same love and care that she's poured into her work here at CWA. Nadia, we will miss your fierce commitment to student success, but we send you off with immense gratitude and admiration. On behalf of the entire CWA community, thank you and congratulations on your well-deserved retirement.
Good evening. It's my pleasure now to introduce to you one of our first student performers, Ethan Michaelchuk, will be playing for us tonight. Ethan is a sophomore in our early college options program at CWA. Come on up, Ethan. We'll get you all settled. And he's currently taking classes at Mount Hood Community College and Clackamas Community College. But in honor of the class of 2025, Ethan will be playing City of Stars, composed by Justin Hurwitz. Thank you, Ethan. Now it's my joy to introduce to you a member of the class of 2025, Sophie Tutt. Graduating senior, again transferred to CWA her junior year of high school to join our early college options program, where she has been working, doing full-time college classes with excellence the last 2 years. In fact, that's culminating in earning 56 college credits with a 3.9 plus GPA for college and high school. Sophie will be attending BYU in the fall, majoring in nutritional sciences and dietetics. We are so very proud of you and thankful for you, Sophie. And tonight she's going to be sharing her musical gift with us. Such a wonderful gift, and we're so grateful. I remember when she first enrolled in CWA, we had that conversation at our first meeting about, oh, maybe you can play at graduation, and here she is. So, Sophie will be playing Rhapsody in G minor by Johann Brahms.
Thank
you, Sophie. That was beautiful. Now it's my pleasure to introduce two members of the class of 2025 representing you guys to speak, Sequoia Dreilinger and Storm Cooper. They will be joining to speak together up here. Sequoia came to CWA his freshman year of high school and started full-time college classes as a sophomore. He has earned to date the equivalent of 1.5 associate's degrees. It's 139 college credits, and done so with excellence. In the fall, he will be attending Portland State University as a major in computer science engineering, while continuing his kind of side interest of composing and scoring music for the screenplays he writes. Extraordinarily creative and talented. No stranger to high achievement himself is Storm. Storm transferred to CWA his junior year of high school, and he has earned 123 college credits in advanced math, physics, chemistry, engineering classes as well. He will be attending University of Illinois in the fall, majoring in nuclear engineering. These two are extraordinarily bright. They have a great work ethic, and they're just really nice guys. So more, and on top of everything, they're very kind and caring and giving, and they have both served as math tutors at Clackamas Community College these last 2 years, helping those of us who are less fortunate with our math abilities. Thank you, gentlemen.
Hello everyone, I'm Sequoia.
And I'm Storm, and we'd just like to congratulate you for making it to such a huge milestone. Please hold your applause till the end.
And it truly is such a huge milestone we've reached, because after today, many of our lives will be different. Maybe not immediately, but we're becoming adults. We're becoming independent, we're moving away to college, we're joining the workforce, we're going it alone. And it's a scary feeling, not exactly knowing how things will shake out, but we prefer to be optimistic about the future because we've experienced big change before.
I know I experienced this change 2 years ago when I transferred from Milwaukee High School to CWA and joined the early college ECHO program. I felt I was leaving a community behind and wouldn't have one to rely on when I struggled, and I did struggle. My first term was treacherous, and it wasn't until a sheer stroke of luck that I met A1 Robert Cunningham in my linear algebra class. It just so happened that he was a fellow CWA student, which helped me become more in tune with both the CCC and CWA communities. I was able to develop friendships and acquaintanceships with the people around me and became more comfortable in getting help. Having Robbie there, shout out Robbie, and having a writing class with all CWA students really helped me in coming out of my shell. And in my intro to engineering class, I was able to develop connections that would carry over to winter term where I continued my tremendous success. However, in spring term, things took a more sinister turn. I took 2 online classes, another at work in tech, and 1 class where I knew no one in it. I removed myself from the community that I had built over my first 2 terms at CCC and had my worst term academically to date. But then in the fall, I became a tutor at CCC, and many of my coworkers happened to be the same classes as me, which led to a building of a community around me. This community has continued to this day to help me succeed. The only downside is now I have Kellen in my community. Zinger. One connection is all it takes to build community.
But your sense of belonging to a community doesn't always just manifest itself from nothing. When I first transferred to CWA and then CCC several years ago, I didn't even bother trying to make friends. I figured I was just here to keep my head down and work. Why should I make friends? That period of my life went on to be one of the hardest and most lonely of my entire life so far. See Sheila's there. And it wasn't until I finally decided to attempt building a community that one finally began to form. And it didn't take long. By simply trying to make friends actively, instead of thinking it would just happen to me, I was quickly able to build a sense of belonging in a community. Making one friend was all it took to start thriving.
Community can be found anywhere, because all it is a web of human connections, and human connections can be found anywhere. But sometimes, like in the case of Sequoia, you have to be the one to take the first steps for yourself. And just because many of us are going off to build new communities elsewhere, that doesn't mean that this community, the one that we have right here, is gone.
And we would finally like to thank our advisors and teachers and all of the CWA staff for being a part of our community for all this time. So thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Our final student performance of this evening is Avril Pena Menengo. And Avril is a junior this year. Come on up, Avril. And again, in our early college program, this is Avril's third year of honoring our graduating class. And we're excited that hopefully next year she'll do the same for her graduating class. Avril will be playing Christopher's Dream, composed by David Lance. Thank you, Avril.
Avery, that was beautiful. Audience members, can you join me in giving all of our student performers one more round of applause? As you may have noticed, each of our graduates walked in the ballroom during the processional holding a single rose. This rose is not just a beautiful flower, it's a symbol of gratitude. It represents the love, encouragement, and support that helped carry them through their high school journey. Whether it was a family member, teacher, advisor, counselor, someone stood by them and helped them make a difference. At this time, we invite our graduates to rise and offer their rose to someone who played a meaningful role in their journey, a gesture of appreciation for their support and guidance. Graduates, please present your roses. graduates, if you can start making your way back to your seat, we will continue with the program. Before I continue, I was asked to make this announcement. Just to let you know that the live stream for this event is not working. However, a recording is being made and it will be made available for you later.
Thank you.
The Clackamas Web Academy commencement ceremony is a celebration of dedication, growth, resilience, and the powerful belief that education, when personalized, flexible, and student-centered, can change lives. This year's graduating class is exceptional. With 80 students, the class of 2025 is one of the most accomplished in our school's history. Though not the largest, your collective impact is far-reaching. Together, you have donated 3,200 hours to service learning, contributing time, talent, and compassion to communities across the state of Oregon. Academically, this class has shattered expectations. You've earned a remarkable 1,963 college credits through our partnerships with Clackamas Community College, Mount Hood Community College, Portland Community College, Chemeketa Community College, and the Oregon Institute of Technology. 7 of you have completed the equivalent of an associate's degree while being concurrently enrolled in high school. 13 students graduated early with an Oregon Standard diploma. And 5 graduates earned Oregon State Seal of Biliteracy, highlighting their multilingual proficiency and global readiness. Among these outstanding achievements, I want to take a moment to recognize a few students whose accomplishments speaks volumes about the strength of this class. Hollister Mela, graduating as a 9th grader. earning 90 college credits. I didn't make that up. 9th grade student graduating with 90 college credits. His plans next year in the fall is to attend Oregon State University. Though he couldn't be with us tonight, as he's already moved to Corvallis to prepare for that, Hollister's academic maturity and early college success are truly remarkable. Jaslyn Recalde completed high school having earned 120 college credits. And she's the first student at CWA to be admitted into the University of Southern California. Clearly, this is a historic milestone for our school. Storm Cooper earned an impressive 123 college credits and is the first student from CWA to be accepted to the University of Illinois, expanding our alumni network to a new territory. Congratulations. And a huge congratulations to Sequoia Dreilinger, who completed high school with 139 college credits. Just 1 credit shy of our school record. Wow. Sequoia has been accepted into the Honors College at Portland State University, where he plans to pursue a degree in mathematics. And believe me, he's going to do amazing things. Congratulations. The class of 2025 graduates are charting a diverse and ambitious course forward. Their college destinations include, in alphabetical order, Boise State University, Brigham Young University, Brigham Young University, Idaho, Chemeketa Community College, Clackamas Community College, George Fox University, Mount Hood Community College, Oregon State University, the Oregon Institute of Technology, Portland State University, the University of Illinois, and the University of Southern California. And tonight, we proudly recognize our valedictorian, Kevin Lentz. Kevin has earned 81 college credits through our partnership with Clackamas Community College and will pursue a bachelor's degree in cybersecurity at the Oregon Institute of Technology. Kevin, I'm so glad you're protecting us doing that work. That's going to be amazing. Your consistency, leadership, and excellence makes you more than deserving of this honor. To all our graduates, thank you for choosing Clackamas Web Academy. Whether you joined us in elementary school or just a few years ago, you contributed to something greater than yourself. You've shown what's possible when learning is personalized, rigorous, and rooted in strong relationships. To the families, thank you for your trust and support. To our faculty and staff, thank you for your relentless dedication to student growth. And to our board members and partners, thank you for advocating for innovation and education. And now it's my pleasure to invite the counselors, Allie Holman, Susan Roberts, and Nadia Frank, Clackamas Charter Alliance board members, Kristen Lunsford, Rachel Schulte, and Jeff Dorn, and North Clackamas School District board members, Gina Benaloga, to join me in presenting the diplomas for the class of 2025. Congratulations, graduates. You are the authors of your next chapter, and the world needs your voice.
Chloe Ray Southworth Brown. Hezekiah Zuriel Caceres. Reese Lily Carlisle. Eliana Corin Contreras. Kyle James Davis. Trenton James Dodd. Keenan Thomas Green. Giovanni Jacob Johnson. Romanovich Hirota. Olivia Marie Knapp Plett. Aiden Joseph Luger Passel. Logan Anthony Marconi Snyder. Aaliyah Livia Petrowski. Ethan Carter Roche. Juan Carlos Solano. Nathan Tran.
Esther Olivia Chukri. Mark George Surstein. Storm Cooper. Sequoia Rain Dreilinger. Leonardo William Espinoza Reed. Ashton Nicholas Ford. Gina Marie Geske.
I want that.
Hope Linnea Green. Bailey McKenna Hill. Madison Skylar Jimenez Jones. Kaya Christine Jordan. Reagan Riley Nee. Emma Kuzik. Kevin William Lentz. Jason Paul Moskaluk. Sophia Sharon Nielsen. Sawyer Lee Parker. Zinnia Bumblebee Parks. Herman Inanovich Petrov. Diana Polinchuk. Lesia Pristupa. Jaslyn Recalde Basuto. Bev Nicole Seifer. Elsie Victoria Sorokina. Sophie Grace Tutt. Kevin Yan. Eugene Alec Zabinski.
Kristina Anatolievna Antonovich. Yulia Antonovich. Hanea Leyland Callis. Victoria Chedar. Darwin Garcia Enciso.
Thank you anyway, though. No, I'm fine. Thank you anyway, though.
David Gilevich. Daniel Vitalyevich Gordienko. Anna Guzenko. Akim Dmitry Indushkin. Irina Ivanchenko. Alina Katychuk. Vanessa Krupchuk. Emilia Denisovna Leontyuk. Jasmine Liana Lukashov. Amani Michelle Mayorga. Akim Andrew Pankratov. James Mason Peasley. Anita Puchalski. Samuel Rivenka. Emanuela Robles. Isaiah Max Ragozin. Levi Rood. Yevnika Sankov. Dmitry Olegovich Botnia. Elijah Volka. Rubin Vadimovich Malimon.
Okay, we're almost there. There's one last thing you guys have to do to be officially done with high school. And for that, we're going to ask our board member, Kristen Lunsford, and Leo Espinoza, and Kevin wants to come up here and join me. But just so that everybody knows when they're done and they're officially high school graduates, we're going to ask that all the audience members, family, guests stay seated until the graduates exit through the middle hall, and they're going to go receive their actual diploma at the back table. They're back there with alphabetically. You guys will go back there and grab your diploma. And if we could just stay seated until they exit, that would be great. Thank you.
Okay. Graduates, you've completed the high school graduation requirements as set forth by the state of Oregon and this school district.
Выпускники, вы выполнили требования для окончания средней школы, как указано в штате Орегон и этого школьного округа.
Graduados, ustedes han completado los requisitos para la graduación preparatoria establecidos por el estado de Oregon y el distrito escolar.
You may now move the tassel from the right to the left.
Теперь вы можете переместить тассел справа налево.
Ahora pueden mover la bola de la derecha a la izquierda.
Congratulations, but we have one last bit of school business to take care of.
Поздравляем, но у нас осталось еще одно последнее указание старшей школы, которое нам следует.
Felicitaciones, pero tenemos un asunto más que cuidar.
Class of 2025, you are dismissed.
Clase 2025 han terminado.